Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, guys.
Hi, Jenny. Welcome back.
Hi, Jenny. We missed you.
Shannon
thank
missed you.
Shannon?
No, Skip and Shannon. I'm sorry. What am I thinking?
Oh.
No. How are you, Jenny?
Little mistake there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you?
Good to see you. I'm glad to hear that.
You always try to be sneaky and slide a little bit. Just make you slick, Skip Bayless.
He doesn't make mistakes often.
Yeah, no, he
Noted.
Yeah.
Either way.
Freudian slip.
I understand.
Or Baileyan slip.
Yeah. I'll take that. But I want to talk about Tom Brady.
Do you?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yes.
Hold on.
I can't wait.
I know somebody that say, what did they say, Skip? What did they say? Oh, Wareen Moon.
Yeah. Let's talk about Wareen Moon. My friend Wareen Moon.
My friend, too.
Yeah.
Well, on today's show, we do have a lot to get to, like the Raptors. Are they actually better without Skip's old friend, Kawhi?
Don't say his
Let's see if we use his name. And will Patrick Mahomes get a big win tonight? But let's start with Tom Brady. His Patriots have a huge matchup against the Steelers on Sunday. New England is 9-4, and Brady has 23 touchdown passes. But he hasn't been the typical Brady we've seen in the past. He's 41 years old, and Hall of Famer Wareen Moon, he pointed out that age is a factor in the drop in numbers. Moon said this: the numbers are starting to show that there's a deterioration coming, especially when you talk about the blitzing, because that's something he used to really excel at. You do start to lose some of your reflexes and responses. I started to figure that out later on in my career, too. Even though your mind knows where you should be going, sometimes your body just doesn't react as fast. You're starting to see some of that with him. All right, Shannon, do you agree?
Go ahead.
Come on, Skip.
Make yourself look foolish. I don't care.
No, Skip. I do agree. And what happens when you offer a harsh critique of a great player, unless you show up with 1,000 roses and a 50-layer cake, you're a hater. Oh, you're jealous of his success. Wareen Moon played until he's 44. Wareen Moon's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I don't know what there is to be jealous. Shannon Sharp is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Shannon Sharp has 3 Super Bowls.
Shannon Sharp had to stop when he was 35.
I stopped when I was
Somebody's
35.
jealous across the way, but it's okay. It's okay. I accept it. Yeah.
You do know you're making my point for me.
No,
what
I don't.
say when you offer a harsh critique. You know, Skip, look. Can Tom Brady have these big games like he had against Miami? Yes. But no one was heaping on, oh, look at Tom Brady the previous 4 games when he had 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Nobody said, oh, look at Tom. Tom's lighting it up. And what happens is, Skip, people actually think that Tom Brady is all-time great. He's a transcendent. He's thought of as the GOAT or one of the 2 or 3 best quarterbacks ever. And people actually think that he's just going to all of a sudden turn into Mark Sanchez. That's not what happens. There are small things, and unless you play the game and know what you're looking for. For me, I set the NFL record for tight end receiving yards, Skip, in a game in year 13, 32, 33 years of age. I could have that one big game because the next game I went for 19 yards, but I couldn't put it together. In my prime, I could go for 156, 161, 120. And what Tom can do is that Tom can have these big games. But if you notice, he said it now. 5 years ago, Tom Brady would not have forgotten. He didn't have any more timeouts. He doesn't take that sack in that situation. What we're starting to see, he goes down a little easier. The ball comes out. You lose grip strength. And that's one of the things as an aging quarterback is your grip strength, is that it starts to dissipate a little bit also. It's subtle things. It's not like he ran into a brick wall and all of a sudden he's Mark Sanchez. No, that's not what he's going to be. But he can't generate those big games, game in and game out. The truth be told, Tom Brady doesn't deserve to represent the AFC in the Pro Bowl this year. Pat Mahomes, Phillip Rivers, Andrew Luck have outplayed it. That's fact. That's not conjecture.
What? Now you're just making up lies.
Hold on.
Patrick Mahomes outplayed him? What?
You talk about one game, you go again. You say one game. You take one game.
Well, you just said he outplayed him. That's wrong.
I said
You're disqualified.
No, I did not.
My turn.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. No, I did not.
Okay.
I said Patrick Mahomes, Phillip Rivers, and Andrew Luck have outplayed Tom Brady this year.
Oh, okay.
That's fact.
Not head to head.
See? Again, Jenny, what did he do? He's taking one game.
One game? It was the game.
Okay, did he outplay?
It's Sunday night.
Did he outplay Marcus Mariota? Did he outplay Blake Bortles?
He should be 10-3.
Now
He should
you
be
talk about
10-3. Whose fault was Sunday at Miami? Whose fault was it? You even agreed it was Bill Belichick's fault.
No. We're not. Warren Moon is not evaluating Bill Belichick. He's not evaluating. He's evaluating.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn just yet. It's my turn. And what we're starting to see is that the small things that as you start to age, the mind does not process information as fast as it once did. That's what happens. Reflexes start to dissipate as you age. That is fact. That's not conjecture. If you are a fighter, Floyd Mayweather has some of the quickest reflexes ever. But what we see as we start to age, those start to dissipate. Be you a professional athlete or you be a normal person in day-to-day life. And we're starting to see that with Tom Brady. And unfortunately, Skip Bayless, if you offer a critique that's not heaping praise or you don't show up with 1,000 roses for Tom Brady, you're labeled a hater. But Warren Moon is spot on, and I've been on this train for a long time.
And you've been wrong for a long time.
No,
You're
I've been
going to be wrong for a longer time because this is going to go on and on and on for 3 more years, and you're going to have to live with it. So I'm going to call you on one point that you made for sure before I launch into my reaction to Warren Moon, and that is grip strength. He has lost 0 grip strength. And I'm not in the Hall of Fame, but a lot of people who aren't in the Hall of Fame build pro football teams. And I learned my pro football from Bill Walsh. I don't think you learned yours from Bill Walsh. And I learned mine, number 2, from Jimmy Johnson, the great Jimmy Johnson, and Tom Landry. And I have a pretty good grip on pro football. And Howie Roseman built as the architect of the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles last year without ever having even played high school football. So I don't know how that happened, but I just throw that out there for you. And the great Bill Belichick that you adore played Division III college football at Wesleyan.
So I'm not saying you don't know football. I'm saying as an aging player having played, it's the signs you start to see.
I don't see loss of grip strength. So let's go back to my friend Warren Moon. I've known Warren for a long, long time, and he's not going to love what I'm about to say. But I do believe that he is a little jealous. I do believe he's a little bit threatened by the longevity of Tom Brady because Warren was always acknowledged as the one player who beat Father Time, right?
Yeah.
Because he started all the way to age 42, and he wasn't great when he was 42, but he started 10 games in Seattle at 42, and he went 4-6. He had 56% completions, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good.
For those times, that wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, and just for the record, at age 41, which is Tom Brady's age, Warren Moon made the Pro Bowl and was actually the Pro Bowl MVP that year. So I'm going to give him that one because they weren't a great team. That in his games, they went 7-7 that year. They missed the playoffs, but still, he played at a very high level at 41, as I believe Tom Brady is still playing at a very high level. But I believe that Warren, with this very harsh critique, is a little threatened that Tom's going to eclipse him as the longest running quarterback. That's just me. That's just, okay. So Warren made it to 44. He was still a Kansas City Chief at age 44 and did start one game that year at age 44. So I give him all that, and I've always honored him as the guy who lasted the longest by far. It's not, I know George Blanda lasted, but he was more of a place kicker. Yeah, okay. So back to Tom Brady. This is amusing to me because let's just look quickly back at Tom's career. In 2005, this is a long time ago. Remember, Tom Brady went to Denver. This is a long time ago, and lost to Jake Plummer and threw 2 interceptions in that game. And everybody was saying at that point, he's turning back into a 6th-round draft pick, right?
Right.
And somehow he reversed that trend and bounced back. But then in 2009, remember, he got run off his own field by the Ravens. It was the Ray Rice game when he went crazy. Joe Flacco's rookie year. And Tom threw 3 interceptions in that game, and it was horrendous. It was a rout, 33-14. So he put up 14 points against the Ravens. Came back the next year and lost to the Jets at home, and Mark Sanchez threw another interception, his QBRs were 11 against the Ravens and 16 against the Jets. Was he washed up then? That's what people thought, but somehow he bounced back and went 10 years from 04 all the way to 14 without winning a Super Bowl, right? Was he washed up? Did Father Time catch up in those years? Well, a lot of people said that, and a lot of people wrote him off. And
Skip, how does Father Time catch up with you when you're 25, 26, as opposed to 41?
I see it catch up with a lot of players in their